the season of action, it all comes down to this. Two survivors to battle for the MAC championship trophy. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's a good coverage there. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense is on the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he had.
Western Michigan, 7. Kent State, 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They bring it back, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to chuck it again. That's reeled in. It's Stevens. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. QB decides to keep it here. He spins free, and he's in the clear. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Golden Flashes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Golden Flashes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Mitchell. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense is not able to stop? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Here comes a handoff. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to win the sticks.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
Motion now from the tight end. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They stop right at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
Productive drive in the making, a 1st down at their own 42. There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the 2nd down play. Run it here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only has he come up with a 1st down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. Third down and short. Takes the handoff. It's Warren. He picks up the first, looking for more. He made the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. First and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a big pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Kent State's offense back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The golden flashes come to the line in a hurry up. They'll hand it off. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Looking for some space. It's Clements. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the run, he'll let it go. With the catch, it's Stevens. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
And they'll give it to the back. Running with purpose. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff heading left. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now for 28.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
They trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Extending the play now. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6.
Third down, condensed field, and this quarterback finds an opening and picks up a nice gain, and that'll set up a first and goal.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping Coming back, they're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Golden Flashes will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Western Michigan offense back on the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll run the option. He's got room to run. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought it down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Crosses the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
With the defense and man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the left side with a toss. First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Toss play to the outside. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Moves out of the pocket. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down. And now a fourth down decision coming up. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season and now an entertaining first half in this MAC championship. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the MAC championship.
Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now here's the toss play. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
That's an important first down on that running play. Now they'll run it on the toss, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Always nice to see a defensive end come up with a sack after a long day in his 4-3 scheme. He earned that one.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Well, third down, this offense has everything in play. They try to get to the edge quickly, but this defense is not surprised. Good job of getting to the football, and now we got a fourth down situation.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He could go. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Golden Flashes come to the line in the hurry up. Throwing off play action. Grab down the middle. It's Stevens. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense with some pre-snap motion. incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Offense in a split backfield now. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Using his legs here. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. He'll hand it off. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's the first and still running. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quick throw to his receiver. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Graham behind the line. It's Hunter. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Western Michigan has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Looking deep down the right side. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Stevens. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. The Golden Flashes come up to the line in a hurry-up. He breaks free. It's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now. The Golden Flashes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. I love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. They get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Caught behind the line. It's Hunter. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Diggs. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. The Golden Flashes with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
The pocket breaking down. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. The Golden Flashes will come to the line to run the hurry out.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense.
A deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kent State.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Chewing clock with the running game. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Tailback with another carry. They stop him, but it's a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A solid run, good for first down yardage. On the ground, it's Warren. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Movement here from the tight end. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Send the back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Miles. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Kent State's offense back out there now. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. They'll test the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. scheme moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. QB keeps it himself. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And the route is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job for this defense to keep that clock moving.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The golden flashes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw now on 1st down. With the catch, it's Arnold. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Golden Flashes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Stevens. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, they can't bring it down. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up on the play and taken down. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. No, he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. The Golden Flashes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. The short completion of the tight end. No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on 4th down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. Western Michigan offense back on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
Start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on 3rd down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Western Michigan.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. He's hit just before the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ballgame. Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams. Now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. Not easy to do. Well, we'll have to wait and see if the committee invites these MAC champions to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.